Low gate number 3, completing the lineup off the outside in red, it's Tom Young. So we're into heat number 3, and the lineup for this one sees Ben Morley going in white for the Raiders off gate number 1. In gate number 2, in blue for the Saints, it's Max Clegg. Luke Chessel goes in yellow, gate number 3, completing the lineup off the outside in red, it's Tom Young. Tom Young having almost doubled his average this season. Certainly has found himself at home here at the Eddie Wright Raceway, and certainly developing nicely along with the rest of these young riders in the Saints side. So they settle down for this heat number 3. Starling Marshall walks away. On comes the green light from Peter Clark. Away they go. Ben Morley off the inside lifts, and making the best start from gate 2 is Max Clegg, and blasting his way right around the outside, it's Tom Young. Once again, the Saints in a 1-2 situation, trying to come around the outside in the yellow helmet colour is Luke Chessel. But it's the Saints once again who are solo the march here. Ben Morley disappointingly is at the back. But it's a fast start from Tom Young from the outside, kept it wound on right around the outside in what was a pretty level start. And the Saints once again are hammering home another heat advantage, another maximum score. Down the back straight for the third time, Tom Young and Max Clegg, leaving the Rye House Raiders in their wake. Tom Young just checks back to see where his team partner is. Max Clegg quite content here in heat number 3 to ride shotgun as they head down the back straight for the final time. It's going to be a second successive 5-1, and the Saints in the early part of this National League fixture are opening up an 8-point gap. So good winning ride for Tom Young there. Max Clegg, he'll be happy with his second spot. Luke Chessel comes home for third. A disappointing ride for Ben Morley at the back. So another 5-1 to the Saints there in heat number 3. Progressive score now 13 to the Saints, 5 to the Rye House Raiders.
Oh my, I don't know, Suzanne.
So we're finally on to heat number 5. We've had an unexplained delay, but we are back in with the action here. And the lineup for heat 5 sees winner first time out, Tom Young. He goes in red off gate number 1. In gate number 2, rider replacement, it's Dano Verge. In gate number 3 in blue, it's Max Clegg. And coming in, wearing the tactical ride, black and white helmet here, is Lewis Blackbird. So Rye House Raiders looking to strike straight back here, looking to Blackbird to make a fast start in the same way he did in heat number 1. Starling Marshall walks away on heat 5, Hot Driver takes away they go, and it's a fast start from Tom Young on the inside. Young gets to the first corner, Blackbird trying to go right around the outside of him, but Blackbird in fact makes a mistake and he finds himself in third, but Blackbird quickly around the outside of Clegg, and he's keeping it wound on to come around the outside of Clegg. Still the battle raging for second spot. Blackbird and Clegg on the inside. It's allowing Tom Young to get away, and young Max Clegg holding off the challenge of Lewis Blackbird at this stage, and this is a good ride from Max Clegg. Blackbird having to work overtime. Blackbird, I think after 2 laps has just about got around the outside of Clegg, although Clegg has got a good line down on the inside of Blackbird. Blackbird having to work overtime to get past him. Tom Young has checked out heat number 5. It's going to be a share race for all. But Lewis Blackbird there really had to work hard to get past Max Clegg. And Max Clegg has given a real honest race here to Lewis Blackbird. Blackbird's having to clamp it down on the inside. Tom Young wins it. Blackbird scores 4 points for second spot there. But Max Clegg, all credit to him. Brilliant ride from the youngster. Just manages to be defeated in the end. But a good ride nevertheless. But Tom Young, well, he made a fast start from gate 1. Blackbird tried to go around him on the first corner, but Tom Young makes it 2 wins out of 2, and he negates the Rye House Raiders tactical ride. Young the winner from 4 points for Lewis Blackbird, Max Clegg in third. It's a 4 apiece, and after 5 races here at the Eddie Wright Raceway, it's 21 to the Scunthorpe Saints, 11 to the Rye House Raiders. In blue, James Sargent in white, and Dano Verge goes in yellow. So Saints will be looking for a maximum score here over James Sargent to open the gap back up to 10 points. Of course, with 1 tactical ride already been played, it needs to be 12 for a second one. So Saints just need to stem the tide of this Raiders reverse here. They settle down for heat number 9. Chloe takes away, they go, and it's a fast start from gate number 3 for Tom Young. Sargent has made a reasonable one as well off gate number 2, but Young coming back round the outside of him. Young and Sargent together into the pits corner, but it's Tom Young that takes it up. Young from Sargent, it's Max Clegg in third over Dano Verge, who's well tailed off at the back, finding life a bit rich in this meeting. Sargent under severe pressure here from Max Clegg, checks down his inside as Clegg's coming through. Clegg has ridden an intelligent line there. Sargent's having to blast his way back round the outside of young Max Clegg, and Sargent's come back round him. Sargent with obviously more experience at this level over Max Clegg, but Clegg is really fighting for his points tonight. All credit to the youngster. Meanwhile, out front, Tom Young looks to be making it 3 out of 3. And with a lap to go of heat number 9, Max Clegg trying to battle past James Sargent for that second place. Clegg working all lines on this Eddie Wright Raceway, but I think James Sargent is just about to hang on. One final challenge coming up from Max Clegg, but Sargent hangs on for second spot. But Tom Young up front, no problems for him. He made a fast start once again. And Tom Young makes it 3 wins out of 3 in that heat number 9. Young's heading back to the pit straight away. He wins it from James Sargent in second. Third spot goes to Max Clegg. That one's a 4-2 in favour of the Scunthorpe Saints. And the progressive score after 9 races, it's now 32 to the Scunthorpe Saints, 24 to the Rye House Raiders. Just 3 points between the sides. We move on to heat number 12. This one sees Dano Verge going in the yellow helmet colour gate number 1. So far unbeaten in the red helmet colour for Scunthorpe, it's Tom Young. Ben Morley goes in white for Rye House. Off the outside in yellow, it's Oliver Greenwood. Emphasis on the captain of the Rye House Raiders here, Ben Morley, to make a fast start, but it's going to take something special to stop Tom Young, who's looked nigh on unbeatable here tonight. They settle down then for a crucial heat number 12. Fodder takes away, they go, and it's a slow start for Tom Young, a great start for Ben Morley, but Morley being pressured around the outside by Oliver Greenwood, but Morley takes it up, forces Greenwood out into the loose stuff as they hit the pits corner. Now Tom Young trying to surge his way through, Verge is at the back, and meanwhile Ben Morley being pressured, and as the two Saints boys almost running to the back of each other. Greenwood shot to third, Tom Young giving a real hard chase on the rider in white, Ben Morley. One mistake and Tom Young will be through. 2 laps gone off heat number 12. Some great action in this one. And Tom Young trying to change his attack to the outside now on Ben Morley. Morley's got to look lively because Tom Young's got the power and the speed. Can he get past the Rye House Raider captain? A lap to go off heat number 12. Young now with the outside blast, trying to get his wheels in line, and here comes Tom Young around the outside of Morley. He looks to have done it. Super stuff from Tom Young. Took him 3 and a bit laps, but he's come past and he remains unbeaten. That's a super ride from Tom Young, and that can be crucial in the overall standings, because with Oliver Greenwood in third spot, it gives a heat advantage to the Scunthorpe Saints, and the gap goes up to 5 points. Great ride from Tom Young there. He remains unbeaten after 4 rides here in this National League fixture, and Tom Young wasn't going to be stopped there by Ben Morley, so all credit to him. It's a 4-2 in heat number 12, and with just 3 heats to go, it's now 39 to the Scunthorpe Saints, 34 to the Rye House Raiders. Riders on track then for a last heat decider here at the Eddie Wright Raceway. Saints lead by a single point, so they'll be looking to Tom Young to continue his winning ways and hop out of gate number 3 here. The full lineup for this heat number 15 sees Max Clegg going in the red helmet colour in gate number 1. Gate number 2 in white for the Rye House Raiders is their guest Lewis Blackbird. In gate number 3, Tom Young, and off the outside in yellow, James Sargent. A heat advantage for either side wins them the match. A shared race and the Saints will win. They set about for a vital heat number 15. Up further takes away, they go, and it's a fast start from Lewis Blackbird, and here comes James Sargent for the Raiders around the outside. Sargent has gone wide, but it's Blackbird that takes it, and here comes Tom Young around the outside. Tom Young has super pass from him. James Sargent trying to come around the outside of Young again. Thrilling action, but Tom Young takes it up, and this could win the match for the Saints. James Sargent, though, he's under charge, trying to come around the outside of Tom Young. Blackbird in third, Clegg missed out, he's at the back. But Tom Young could be completing a 15-point maximum here if he can bring it home. 2 laps to go. James Sargent still pressuring hard down on his inside. Blackbird under some pressure from Clegg. But James Sargent has got to be a hero for the Rye House Raiders if they want to win this match. The Saints, Tom Young, trying to bring it home. Sargent trying to work a line down on the inside, getting very tight. Tom Young and James Sargent going all at it. Sargent now down on the inside of Tom Young, and Sargent's come through. Tom Young back round the outside. They're locked together. Tom Young back round the outside of Sargent. What a ride. They come across the line. Dead level. Did Tom Young win it? Did Sargent win it? Did Clegg get past Lewis Blackburn? What a finish to heat number 15. Absolutely sensational racing. And it's got to go to Peter Clark, the referee, to decide, because that was Speedway at its very, very best. Absolutely no quarter being asked or given. And if I was a betting man, I think that the Saints have come through and just snuck it on the line. We'll wait and see from Peter Clark, but thrilling racing in heat number 15. Tom Young given the victory there. Fantastic stuff from him. Completes a 15-point maximum, and he goes up in the air. Does Tom Young over there, getting the celebratory bumps. Brilliant stuff from Tom Young, who completes 15 points, and that could be oh so vital for the Saints and their playoff aspirations. And Max Clegg did indeed get up over on the line to come past Lewis Blackburn.